We've made it! This is Becker. Was at. I finally finished. I've started to dig a tunnel in this direction. I'm not done. And I've got all this to dig out, and that's a bad sign. If it comes out of this open area, which I like. Let's see what it goes on this there. There's a space here that is definitely another swimming pool. Not fond of swimming pools, to be honest. That would make a great little tower with a little ladder going up it, perhaps. We don't need a tower there. Yeah, this definitely seems to be a problem with the gravel. You break the gravel and it turns into entities, and the entities fall. And when they fall and when they reappear, if enough of them fall, at first they don't do anything, but then after a certain number of them fall, then it causes you to lose your ability to do anything. I've never seen anything like that before. I'm assuming it's something involving 10114 that is the fault here. So we're going to continue digging in this direction, because this is the direction we were going to go. Nice. I don't know. Never seen anything like it. Oh no, you guys again. It's not a problem if you break it from the top. But if it's not from the top, I don't know what to say. If it just starts falling. See, we can still walk. We can still move about. But only when they're not falling. They don't turn into falling blocks. This is kind of ridiculous. We gotta make sure that these are the ones on top. And we can still move around. I've never seen this in my life be a problem like that before. It's gotta be a bug in the program. There is nothing else it could possibly be. And it's very annoying. Very, very annoying. I've never seen anything like it before. Alright, well, since we don't need... Well, we need to do these. 1, 2, 3. We need to do those. Okay. And then we gotta do these. And we're gonna have to place something there. There we go. So that's something to remember if this continues to be a problem. Always be sure of this kind of thing. There we are. And now our continuing quest. What was that? Was that a chicken death? There we go. Where are we? Oh, 2, 3, 4. Here's 5, 6, 7. Once they start falling, it's a problem. Is that going to be the same thing with glass? I mean, sand? 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could just have a... Hey, this is nice. It goes right out here, and I need to kill some more pigs. No, I don't. Alright, now I do. That'll be enough. Awesome, though. That is just awesome, because now we have a means of getting over here. And now what we could do, we could make a pathway that goes out that way. Or maybe it would be better if the pathway was over here. Yes, sir. Something like that. Oh, let's clear the whole thing. There we go. Oh, but that's there. Yeah, that's not going to be very good. It's not going to be very even. But we need it to cross that way. Alright, you know what? You guys have been bothering me. One more and that's it. Okay. Alright, so we have an accomplishment. Now all we have to do is to clear out the rest of this. And now we can't because we are out of shovels. But now we have what we want. Now we have an idea as to where the next tunnel is going to be. It's kind of funny to have the tunnels in such weird places. And we're going to have this. So what's this going to be? Well, we're going to make this into a big old room. And you can forget about that ceiling. We'll make a ceiling much higher. We're going to make this room really shine out. It's going to be a nice square room. How are we going to do that? Well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we just make it 17 by 17. But that's not quite what we have in mind as the best option possible. But a 17 by 17 room would be pretty cool. Unfortunately, this is 6, 7, 8, 9. It only goes up 9 and you get to here. So it would be better if we didn't do that. Oh, look at more of those. That stuff is horrible. And you know what the thing is if that stuff is broken somewhere else, it's going to mess me up no matter where I am. So if we ever get this thing in multiplayer, oopsie, problem. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here with the breaking of the sand. Problem with breaking of the sand is this stuff's at the bottom already. We need to go lower. So we're going to have to find a place where we could do these. Alright, here we go. Still move. Nope, can still move. No! Okay, so I'm going to have to assume that it might just be a gravel-only thing, because gravel sometimes drops flint, and sand doesn't drop anything except itself. That is a possibility. Oh, and wasn't I going to flatten this area out? I was, so we'll do that. We'll do that next episode, or we'll do that next. We'll do that later today. I don't know which. Let's figure out what we got now. All right, so we got these and these and these. Let's just. Really wish that they fixed the furnaces so that they I mean, why can't you just have Why can't these things stack and then it just eats one at a time? This is the one thing I don't like about the game. Having to waste all this space in my inventory just because somebody didn't program it properly. How hard is it? You've got 5 food in a location. I mean, in a slot. You right click to eat it, and then it reduces it, and there's one fewer food. So 5 food becomes 4 food. And when you put them in the furnace, you put 5 in there. It finishes that. Well, you know what happens. Well, for example, down here, there's 3. Now, we don't have to mess with this one at a time, do we? We need another chest to put these in. I can't put one on top. I can't put a chest on top of a chest. I've made a whole grand total of 1 of those. All right, here we go. No, wait. Oh, I didn't need to make those because I've got these. Guess that's everything. How are we going to do this? Well, we're going to need more of these, first of all. It's going to have to be a smaller room, though. We got to work out the exact size of that room. It could be worse. We'll figure something out eventually. Don't think we need any more wood. We might need more wood in the future. I don't know. Get rid of those probably, and get rid of these probably as well. And these are running out of space. I'll have to take some of... Once this exceeds the amount available, I put them up in there or somewhere else. Have a gravel one or something. I don't know. Okay, we are making the progress. Yeah, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. It's all got to be done. Stuff to do at nighttime. Pig, even. Well, you guys, I've killed enough pigs today. So let's see what we got. We'll probably make this the edge here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this was 10, but it's not 10 anymore. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's not quite there. But you know what? That's not that big of a deal. We do, however, have to have this fixed, as this has to be part of the room. You know, I might kill you just to spite you. You realize that. I know you guys are bred for pork chops, but just the same. Alright, so, get this one. Ah, I can't get it. There. Okay, so now what we gotta do is we gotta figure out exactly where the edges of this build room is, and we want it to be at least 6 high and probably 9 high. 9 high would make sense. I don't want it to be an exact cube, or I wouldn't mind if it was a cube. We'll see you next time as I work on this.